Welcome to No Match for a Blaster, a Star Wars role-playing podcast, Season 2, Episode 4, Swedish Spaceballs. I'm your temporary host, and not quite the droid you're looking for, but close enough, Bobby Abney. If you're new here, No Match for a Blaster is an actual play podcast, featuring the Morality Plays crew playing the Star Wars role-playing system by Fantasy Flight Games. It's time to thank our Blaster Head of the Week, Jasmine McLeod, and our Nerf Herders of the Week, Kelly Correll and David Ruth. At this level, Jasmine, Kelly, and David get access to our exclusive Patreon feed to listen to our episodes days early. And Kelly and David will even get to name an NPC on our show. Thanks, you three. To be our next Blaster Head or Nerf Herder of the Week, be sure to subscribe to us on Patreon at patreon.com/moralityplays. To make sure you don't miss any big updates, follow us on Facebook at No Match for a Blaster, or on Twitter at No Match Podcast. So, buckle your star seatbelts, because we're returning to the crew of the Atheon, as they're setting off on a mission to infiltrate the First Order. Open. Moff Spozek's intelligence log. After a battle with the Resistance, the First Order has sustained major damage to a number of its ships. Chief among them, the Star Destroyer Vigil. Commander Sebastian Shaw has tasked the crew of the Atheon to infiltrate a shipyard in order to secure intelligence from the Vigil, as it awaits repairs. Before they can achieve that, however, the would-be spies must develop a plan to enter into their enemy's confidence. Close intelligence log.
Oh yeah, so obviously Kamaya's in her pilot's seat, with her bare feet everywhere, getting weird, and shoes hanging from somewhere. Remy, are you taking the big chair?
No, I promised Imp a rematch, or Imp promised me a rematch, I guess I should say.
Alright, so you're in the lounge area playing HoloChat. What's it called again? What's the...
Dejarek, yeah.
Go with that no matter what. Alright, and S4, where are you posting up at?
So, normally I think S4 will be in the engineering bay. Unless there is... Essentially, unless he can control some aspects of engineering from the cockpit, I don't think he has any need to be up there. There's what? A pilot, a co-pilot seat, two sensor techs, or one sensor tech and one astrogation station in the cockpit, if I remember correctly.
There's a lot.
There's some spots in the Fury Interceptor.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah, there's 3 seats. Maybe a 4th.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah. A pilot, co-pilot, sensor, and astrogation, and a captain's seat.
Yep.
S4 doesn't really have a reason to be up there, so he's going to stay in engineering or medical. But we don't have need of medical at the moment. Okay, that's going to be his next project. He's going to have to upgrade or get medical working back properly again. He just worked on the ship's engineering systems.
If someone goes back to the back to pod, I don't know if I'll let you guys. No, you guys, never mind. Yeah, you guys don't have a back to pod.
Oh god, the back has been turned red.
It would if they had a back to pod. They never got it replaced.
Do they not have the back to pod?
They don't have a back to pod. Right, that's storage. Okay. I think they were literally keeping something in that pod area.
Okay.
But it hasn't come up yet.
That's then if he's not needed in engineering at the moment, he's going to go to the medical area and start cleaning it up.
And didn't we convert one area? Oh no, we do have some. Look, we do have storage up there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at the starboard forward.
Oh, yeah. I think you're going to be the only person who remembers starboard and port. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
AKA front right.
Yeah, front right, yes.
Front right.
The front right of the ship. Oh, I can see Bud getting mad.
But forward starboard
is also
S4M
will just call it the correct things.
I feel like Kamaya would know, right?
I would hope so, what with being a pilot and all.
And that conference room, by the way, Bud, because you saw the ping pong table, the ping pong table is just the conference table, but it has the two little posts going up on either side that make a little hollow ping pong net.
Oh, Lord. Okay. So, as soon as S4M spots that, he's going to wind up disassembling the ping pong table and reinstalling the briefing room's special stuff. Like, he has presuming I can get the schematics for a Fury Interceptor, if that's okay. I mean, it's probably very old tech at this point. I don't know why anybody would care if people had it.
It'd be like internal documentation. You found the manual.
Okay, I found the manual somewhere.
It's in the glove box. Look at.
I'm gonna go around the ship and return it to factory condition. Next, starting with the medical bay.
So, the ship takes off. You start to leave atmosphere. Kamaya, you're on the bridge all by yourself.
She's okay with that.
As the Atheon takes off to Yatta 4. Yeah, you guys are in hyperspace for, 3.5 hours.
So, S4M is cleaning up the medical bay.
Yeah.
Because apparently nobody's used it. So, it hasn't been updated, it hasn't been cleaned, all the auto surgery stuff, if it's still installed, needs to be re-sterilized, re-prepared. And while S4M is doing this, he is going to plug in the audio recording that was given to him by Rooster.
I'm going to have to go find that.
And pump it through the entire ship's comm system, because he's still plugged in.
Yeah, we are lumbar puncture, and we're here to tap you in to the cry of the universe. That's what we're here for.
Yeah! I'm going to go back I'm going to go back and actually find the thing and just play it over again. Star Rooster blares echoingly throughout the entire ship. The Atheon rattles a little bit. For those of you who have feelings in your head, you can feel it.
Whoa, I thought Cassie got rid of all those.
You're alone on the deck. on the bridge.
Yeah, I leave the bridge.
Okay.
I leave it.
Remy, where are you at on the... Are you still playing Dejark? Chess? You playing chess?
Yep.
Okay.
Going back and forth to press the buttons. Because can't press them. Even though he's playing me. And probably winning again.
Yeah, I guess you didn't put that on. She'll go and find S4.
S4M is cleaning up the medical area. He is tidying up at the moment and is making lists of things that need to be replaced. He has... I guess he doesn't actually have a physical manual. He's got it in his computer bags at this point. But he is trying to fix the medical bay and get it operational again. He spins his head around a Fesu, even though his body continues to do whatever it is he's in the middle of doing.
I really like to imagine, because his movements are still so jerky, it kind of looks like he's dancing.
Sure. That is... it interestingly enough, seems to sync with the music.
Yeah.
But it might be purely accidental.
All of the projectors, all of the screens all show that uncomfortable low-angle Star Rooster, full glam rock superstar that he is. Yeah.
He's got his mic stand, and he's leaning down into the camera.
Yep. With a long scarf hanging from around it.
I'm glad you saw the same thing I did.
Yeah.
Yes, come on.
Hi, S4. Did you put this on? You met Rooster?
Someone
or did he leave this in
New
here?
Isley gave me this recording.
Oh, yeah, that was Star Rooster.
Spiky hair about this high, and he indicates a height.
Yeah, that's him. That's my cousin.
Oh.
I mean, do you
Were
like
you in
it?
need of maintenance, Kamaya?
No, I was just checking. It's really loud. So we all heard it.
I could turn it down, I suppose.
That seems like the wrong volume to listen to glam rock on if you turn it down. You can play
there
it.
is a correct
Go ahead and play
volume
it.
setting. What is the correct volume setting?
When you look at the holotape
11?
that you were given, it says, like, on the side of it, it says, crank up to 11 and rock out. So you were just following instructions.
Yeah.
I
don't know,
was
11?
following the instructions. Yes, I was following the instructions on the side of the packaging.
It's like
Oh yeah, I was kind of surprised. Did you like it?
That is a difficult question for a droid to answer. I appreciate the music.
Ah, so you like it.
He is passionate about what he is doing and saying, even though I do not understand some of the phrasing. But I am cross-referencing the updated guide to... Let me try that again. I am
human language.
Quiet.
I hope all of this stays in as another audio glitch from...
I am cross-referencing the updated guide to Galactic Basic, as some words seems to have changed their meaning a little bit. You'd think, actually, that language would change more over the course of several thousand years. But apparently it hasn't.
Well, I guess not, because, you don't talk that weird, I guess. You sound like a droid.
That's frizzing right. Oh, how about I do this? And S4M would like to plug the music video that's playing in the medical bay into all the comm systems across the ship. So the hollow projector in the center of the ship suddenly pops up with a full rendition of the music video. And the ones in the conference room and the screens not tracking our route through hyperspace. Big aft bottom, girls.
In the background, you hear a screech, and then you hear Remy say, "Drunk! One more game!"
That seems about right.
This medical bay has not been used in quite some time. Are you aware you are missing a Kolto tank?
A Kolto tank?
Yes, a Kolto tank.
What's
It
it?
should be right here. And S4M points to the corner.
Like a... What's a Kolto?
Kolto is a plant. Wait a minute. Do they not use Kolto anymore?
I don't know.
Kolto is a medical solution that is derived from plants on the planet Manan.
Oh,
It is
so
very
kinda
good
like,
at healing people.
kind of like Bacta?
What is Bacta?
It's a medical solution used to heal people.
Let me plug into the HoloNet. One moment.
I like the concept that, like, you're saying the word solution as the scientific term, but, like, it's just a medical solution. It solves problems.
Yeah, she's mostly just using terminology that he was using.
S4M heads to the main. I guess is the HoloNet attached to the central projector or the conference room or both or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
S4, you also, like, while you're cleaning, there's like a Star milk crate off into the corner, just stacked with back to healing packs.
Right. S4M didn't know what those were, so
Yeah.
he took them out of the medical bay.
But you remember seeing the word back to now.
Yes.
I mean, if she sees them, she'll point like those.
Those are medical?
Yeah.
Oh. And S4M picks them up and puts them back in the medical bay. And then he will go and plug in and update himself on what the hell Bacta is. Because in the Old Republic, there was no Bacta.
Bud, did we give you repair patches?
No. They haven't given me anything, I don't think.
So, let's give you 2 repair patches.
Okay.
I
could have found them somewhere on the ship, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I think you need...
I found them in engineering.
It's
like,
not a
what
lot,
doing here?
but, like, because...
It's something.
Because you can't use healing packs, you should have some of your own healing packs. Just a little, at least.
Something.
Yeah. Because otherwise, if you get knocked down, Y'all are
They're
screwed.
not getting me back up again?
Mm-mm.
They're never going to keep me down?
And you're very heavy, so we'd have
am
to try to
very
drag
heavy.
you somewhere.
I return to Kamaya and explain, yes, it would seem Bacta is now used, not Kolta. So there's supposed to be a Bacta tank in that corner.
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we could try to upgrade that at some point.
I'm making a list.
I'm checking it twice.
I perform over 50 mega checks per second.
So after a little while, you start to... You make the preparations to exit hyperspace. And you come out in front of a planet. It's not a terribly big planet. It is mostly an orange and blue kind of marble. It has 2 moons because... Why not? It's 2 moons. You have a problem with 2 moons. Out of Yatta 4, it's mostly industrialized. They don't. It's not like Coruscant or anything like that. It's not all city all the way around. The location of Yatta was set up because on Yatta 3 they make a whole bunch of stuff. Yatta 5 they make a lot of textiles. Yatta 4 is the closet of the Yatta system. So yeah, you come out of hyperspace, and yeah, there's a marble in front of you.
Do we know, Remy, we know where we're landing?
I believe the captain is still playing a game.
What?
And losing.
Hey, I'm not...
Remy!
Let me see here. Hold on a second. Just take it down in the warehouse district.
Cool. If there is, if there's like a shipyard that I need to contact, I'll contact them and get some landing coordinates.
Okay, yeah, you can hail them.
Yeah. We're just gonna come in.
Ship designate yourself.
The Atheon.
Reason for coming to Yatta 4?
Looking for supplies.
For your class ship, that would be warehouse area 48.
You have supplies for Fury class interceptors. I am real impressed. All right, thanks.
Have a lovely day.
Yeah, we go and land
They pipe information to your computers and everything, and you find that you are entering the planet and computers, like entering the area of the Yatta Trade Consortium. And I'm going to limit the amount of times I have to say the word consortium because I'm going to get worse at it every time I say it. So,
the YTC.
yeah. So yeah, you can go. They gave you coordinates to land at storage area 48.
Times seem to have changed quite a bit.
Why do you say that?
Ship traffic controllers used to always be rude.
It's about a 50-50 shot now.
That is an improvement by 50%.
I guess we're going to go down to lot 58, or 48, lot 48. And then from there, we can also try to look around for other stuff. But for the moment, we'll go set down there.
Okay. You see other ships, roughly the same size, same footprint as yours. This landing area can house about 20 ships of your size. They tend to be of much older makes and much less repair than yours. So you will see medium-sized transports and stuff like that all there's a whole bunch of Volkswagen bugs of the kind of era. You know what I mean? You guys are a high-class Model T. They're just older. These are older ships, but not as old as you. So you can kind of see a theme of why you guys are in the same storage facility area, somewhat.
This is where they put all the clunkers.
I believe I should take offense to that, Kamaya.
Well, these are in terrible repair. Look at them.
Yes, I have vastly improved the repair of the Atheon.
Yeah.
That clunking noise is gone. I suppose I should turn off the music.
Oh, we've been talking over the music the whole time. We've just listened to that album. We're gonna need to get some new hollow discs.
Oh.
You said this was from your cousin, yes?
Yeah?
Good. He should be able to supply us with more then.
Oh, they only have one album so far. We're gonna want to get some new ones.
Oh. That seems a shame. They're doing a good job.
I love that S4 likes Rooster's band.
Captain,
Yeah.
are you ready?
Yeah, I'm not gonna win this game anyway. Let's go.
No, you are not. You lost 5 moves ago. I have taken the liberty of downloading some Dejaric guides to your personal datapad.
Alright.
Castling, you say?
What do you think about that, Imp? Squawk! What do you mean you've already read them?
You turn over... This is not an actual book. You turn over the book. There's a picture of Imp as the author.
I read your book! Moving right along.
So you're walking on the landing platform. You see all the other ships. You see a walk path going towards a pretty massive facility. There are other people among the other ships. You see some of them loading crates, not very big, because all these ships aren't very big. So they're effectively like the quote-unquote handcart, star handcarts worth of material and stuff. Random NPCs.
Alright, the first thing we need to do is find out where those parts are being stored. I wonder if there's a directory or something around here. So there's just random people walking around, you said, right?
Yep. If you give me a easy perception, you might see a thing.
Okay.
Oh! You know what we haven't done?
Roll
Destiny!
for fate points.
This is easily
That's
the
right.
longest we've gotten into a game.
Oh god, this is gonna be like the next recording.
Yeah, this is gonna be
or
the
the
next
next episode. One dark side.
One dark side.
Oh, man. One dark side.
Alright, let's see me do mine. Hey, I got a dark side too!
You sure did.
Hey, everybody.
Well, Force is not with us today.
Alright. So, give me an easy perception there, Captain Remy.
That's just one purple, right?
Yeah.
Alright, 3 successes and 2 advantages.
You see a gentleman standing with a data pad, not moving anywhere, and looks really, really, really bored. He has a jumpsuit that has a logo that's similar to what you saw pop up on your screens for the consortium logo.
Okay, so there was more supplies they needed than just those relays, right?
Yeah, but they're pretty common. They're things that can be ordered everywhere. This was the only real component that you could be like, this is specifically for them with a purpose.
Uh-huh. I don't get the whole list, but I get a few things on a list, on a data pad, including the relays and a few of the other things that they wanted. And I go over to the guy. Hey, you think you could help me?
Yeah. You got your order form?
Yeah, I'm looking for these things right here. And I'll show him the list.
Okay. He looks over it for a moment. We got some of these bits here. Some of these go for a bigger starship than what we have over here. Really, you really need the order form though. They should have given you they should have given you the pink copy to bring over here.
You gotta be kidding me.
Where'd they?
Some new recruit that didn't know what he was doing.
So did you come right? Did you come over here straight from Yatta 1?
Yeah. Wait, Yatta 1?
Yeah, you make your orders and all that kind of stuff on Yatta 1. Yatta 2 and Yatta 4, put it together and all that stuff, and you pick it up here.
Yada, 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 yada.
That seems a bit non-efficient. Really, you could just pick them up here if you knew what you needed.
But you already paid for everything, right?
Why can't we just pay here?
We're just distribution.
Oh man, you telling me I gotta make 3 more stops? I gotta go back to 1 and then come to 2 and then 4.
The stuff on 2 is automated. You just go there, you buy it, and then you pick it up here. That's all it is.
Okay, but everything we need's here on 4.
Oh,
we
yeah.
just gotta go to 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so these items you have here, but this bigger things you said you didn't have in this yard?
You got some you got some bulkhead reinforcement, the amount of connective fiber wire here. The amount that you're asking there. No. What we mostly have here, give me I need a hard perception. You guys can do this as a group.
We'll add, we'll upgrade one of Remy's dice, essentially.
Does your thing help you with this? Oh, you don't have it yet. You don't have the extra...
So it'll be 3 purple. Is that right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, so you don't...
But with 1 advantage.
So 2 failures, 1 advantage. So you don't notice the thing that I was thinking you would. But something good happens. Okay, so what he does is... You have your pad that you're like showing him the list and everything. And what he does is he kind of shows you his pad. And he's like, yeah, if you see here... Yeah, we have all this stuff. This area is mostly for older makes and models and stuff like that, right? Stuff that's been discontinued, hasn't been put together for a while. You see a name on his data pad because you actually see active orders.
Okay.
One of those names, you notice a place where the order would be billed to and a name. It says Pitry and it says Rutledge.
Okay.
Essentially, you got a peek at the reservation list, kind of a thing.
And is that for the parts that we need, or
no? So this place is mostly for like older vehicles and stuff like that, and parts for those kind of vehicles. So you see that Rutledge has some parts for some pretty old ships that he hasn't picked up yet.
Okay. All right.
For those of you out there who don't know who the Pirate King Rutledge. He's like space pirate Jay Leno with cars. Like that's his.
Okay, but these parts here, where'd you say we would have to pick those up at?
So those you go. Let me check. And he goes through it, and he's like, so that would be storage area 67 and 68. That area is pretty crazy. It's got the really big bits.
I'm just gonna make a quick note here. 67, 60, 68. Yeah. Oh, hey, is that... Look at that. Is that old Rutledge there? Old Pirate King Rutledge?
Oh, yeah. The Petri pirates. Yeah, those guys. He comes in. He doesn't come in a lot. To be honest, he spends the money and he almost loses interest in a lot of things. But there's that whole, and he kind of points off to like a corner of the storage facility. He's like, that over there, yeah. He takes in so many of those old classic kind of vehicles, and he never really comes to get all the extra bits for them.
Yeah. I was at his place recently. You should have seen that collection, man. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I guess you get to see that stuff every day. But...
Well, I mean, I can assume, like, I see it come over my thing, and it's just like, oh, here's a headlight, here's a steering wheel, here's a this. And I'm like, I don't really get to see the whole vehicle or anything. He was actually supposed to have gotten a lot of this stuff. Gosh, he usually sends a runner, at least for some of this stuff, every galactic week or something like that. I haven't seen any of the pirate gophers come around here in a few weeks.
Interesting.
I wonder why.
Yeah.
Surely there's no plot reason as to why.
A few weeks,
Nothing terrifying happened over there a few weeks ago.
You know what? Maybe I'll swing by, see what he's got over there. If we can fit it all on our ship with everything else, we could just, take it for you.
Are you part of the pirate organization?
Not exactly.
We would need some markers of identification before we could release it to you.
All right. We did a couple jobs, but I'm not officially part of them.
Oh.
Yeah, more of a freelance type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
We're really just kind of starting out. I guess that's why we're not too familiar with the whole order form, payment, pickup type of thing y'all got going on here, but we'll get it straight, you know?
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Thanks for your help.
Absolutely. Have a fantastic day. As it gets to the end of it, he realizes he doesn't have to be, like, he can go back to not liking his job.
S4M hands him a copy of Rooster's music.
Oh!
Without saying anything.
Okay. Alright.
You look bored, citizen.
Crank
Try
up.
this.
Crank up to 11 and rock out. Thank you.
You're welcome, citizen.
He just stares at it. It's just...
I guess we'll go, since we're already here, Remy will swing by and just scope out Rutledge's order, I guess? I'm not sure, but I'm just going to see if there's anything to that, because I'm curious, and Remy would probably be curious as well.
Okay, yeah, also you can get into the warehouse area and kind of look at think of IKEA. Think of whenever you get done at IKEA, oh, everything's nice and pretty, and you get to the bottom floor and it's just racks and racks of thing. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of like that. You go into the main area where they kind of put things that people have ordered and bundled it and everything. And there's a nice big chunk of this warehouse that is you know the order number now roughly, and you're like, oh, that's Rutledge's stuff, and it's it's a whole bunch of Starship parts, mostly outsides. So you'll see body panels and stuff like that. They're candy apple red, and then obnoxious green and yellow and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of
replacement star hood ornament.
Yeah, and a lot of also computer parts, computer banks and stuff like that look incredibly antiquated to two of you.
Fair.
Do I think I can fit it on the ship?
You could fit you could fit some of it. The body panels and stuff like that are tough.
Okay.
There's a lot of computer banks and stuff like that you could, but a lot of it's not really even compatible with the Atheon without a lot of work. It's a lot of things that if you wanted them, if you're trying to bring a starship up to cherry quality, then it'd be really valuable. But to a lot of people, it's just stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nobody needs Nixie tubes.
Yeah. There's not a lot of MacGuffin to all this stuff. There's a lot of monetary value.
You think the pirates are still there?
Captain, these are not the parts we're looking for. Why don't we move along?
Yeah, you're right. I guess I was just kind of curious. Okay.
These will also not be of assistance for the Atheon.
Yeah, I know. That's not what I was looking at them for.
Oh, why were you looking at these parts, Captain?
Well, I was curious if they could help us in more of a roundabout way. But I'm not so sure, so...
If the pirates haven't been here in a few weeks, I'm wondering how many of them there still are.
You got a good look at his tablet. Okay, the pad that Remy gave you with the classified information felt adequate enough for security measures. What you saw the other guy do did not feel adequate to lock up his space sandwich in the common room. Like, you were annoyed at that.
His password to get into his data pad was like 1234. Yeah.
It had a thumb thing, but it had taped onto it a picture of a thumb. Like, it was pretty bad.
so you could remember which thumb to use.
But no. Yeah, you were appalled by the security measures.
Captain, the security of this installation is inadequate. Perhaps we could use that to our advantage.
I'm listening.
Well, I noticed that the pad you gave me had adequate security. However, the pad the gentleman you were speaking with was using did not. If we need forms in order to be filled, because this planet is only requisitions, it is possible we could take advantage of their lack of security and over-bureaucratic nature. Why don't we simply generate the forms that we need and indicate that they were paid for? I doubt anyone on this planet is going to check it too thoroughly. They look bored.
They do look real bored. That might be the easiest way to get through it.
It is possible if we don't take too many of them, it might not even be noticed.
Alright, you think that's something you can do?
I can certainly attempt it, but I will need access to what the form actually looks like. So why don't we go to Planet 1 and try to fill one out? Or at least request one.
I'm sure a lot of these people around here have one.
Ooh.
That is also possible. We could simply swipe someone's existing filled-out pink slip.
I mean, why don't we see if we can get one? Maybe that's already got the parts we need on it.
That seems less likely, but it is possible.
Seems like a step taken away.
That's true, but then we would need to find the one or two people searching for those parts on behalf of this First Order.
But at the same time, if they're already searching for parts on behalf of the First Order, then that means that the First Order is expecting them.
I got an idea. Why don't we watch for S4? You got a pretty good look at that guy's data pad?
I did.
Alright. Why don't you come with me? I got an idea. Cammy, give us some backup, I guess.
So also come with you?
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna wait until a ship lands, okay? And then I'm gonna go and just try and I'm just gonna go and act like I'm one of the workers here, basically, just to look at their form, because we just need to look at it. We don't need to keep it, right?
You need to create a PDF because it's all there's no paper, unfortunately. Yeah. So if you can jack into it, you can get a copy of the PDF, and then you can try and do a forgery to make the thing.
But S4 should be able to copy it.
He has to be able to jack into their pad, but yeah.
Well, sure.
That'd be fine.
Would it be possible to simply check to see if the First Order has made an order?
It should be.
Maybe if there's is there a terminal around we can...
So, Brandon, I'll tell you that the way, there's a little bit of intel on the First Order. They work through, cat's paws and stuff like that. They never do anything themselves. They wouldn't come... To a place like this, they either come to take over the entire place, or they have kind of covert operatives or
shell corporations.
Yeah.
Right. They work through other people, exactly.
Yeah. So you can relay that to him, because he wouldn't know.
As far as I know, the First Order tends to work through other shadow corporations, front companies, cat's paws type of things. So
This First Order sounds more like a crime syndicate. Are you sure that they're trying to reestablish an empire?
well, no, but based on their actions, that's kind of what we're led to believe.
I see. Very well. Well, let us proceed with your plan, Captain.
You hang out for a minute, and then a small transport. It looks very boxy. It looks like a Winnebago with wings. Kind of lands, and two people get out, and they start walking.
One's
Hairy,
named Barf.
One's a human.
Hi, welcome to Yatta 4. Can I see your papers, please? Can I see your order form, please?
Yeah, I got it. Here you go. And he pulls out a pad, and it's not a very big pad, and it has a big old pink PDF on the front of it.
Remy just looks at it, he's really not. He's just pretending to look at something, and then he hands it to S4.
Would you like me to slice this? Is that the plan? I don't say that out loud.
Oh! Okay. Yeah, we're here to pick up some classic power converters for the old ride.
Right. Yeah. So S4 is supposed to S4. You're just supposed to be making a copy of this form so that we can edit it and basically make a forgery of it later.
Got it.
S4, can you give me a
Computers, I guess. Huh?
Give me a moderate computers with a blue die.
With a blue?
With a blue.
So moderate is 2 purple?
Yes. So you got 3 successes, 2 disadvantages. So you...
I have a suggestion for the disadvantages.
Well, you notice something. I don't think...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you notice something. This is a forgery.
Ah.
It's not a great forgery, but it is a forgery.
I love it. I love it.
Is everything all right here? We got a place to go. These power converters need to... We gotta go. What's up?
I mean, I would let it go and see if they catch the forgery.
S4M is interfacing with the datapad and this is super creepy. The red eye trains upward, but the other one's still looking down.
I hate that.
Captain Lone Star, is it?
That's what it says on my underwear. What's up?
I would like to bring this to your attention. Who gave you this requisition form?
Georgia on Yatta 1. Yeah, great person. We were in a rush. They're about to go on vacation. Everything's fine.
Can I fix it,
Oh, yeah, I guess you could. That would be a hard computers, but yeah.
Okay.
You don't have.
I would like to try to fix it.
Forgery's not an actual thing. So yeah, we're gonna say hard computers.
Do I still get the blue die?
Yes.
Okay. So same computers check, just difficulty 3?
Yep. All right. So you're going through the PDF. You know how whenever you get a bad scan of a PDF, like of a page, and it's off, like it's all tilted and it's digitized a little, and all the you can't actually select the actual letters in it. You know what I mean? You fix all that. Like a scan kind of goes through it. All the letters go to the right way. All the parts are now like fillable document slots. There's a watermark that you've put on it now. Yeah.
I will hand it back to Captain Lone Star. Captain Lone Star, I have fixed your requisition form. It seems to have been incorrect, but now it is correct.
Oh.
I point with my other hand as I'm handing it back to him in a very jerky motion. If you would go and talk to that individual citizen and hand him this requisition form, he should be able to get you these parts. However, I would suggest that you get the Mark IIs if you're going to steal parts, not the Mark Is.
The larger of the two starts to shake the other one. No, it's... okay. Yes.
Also, before you go, I would like you to try this music. Have a pleasant day, citizen.
Yes.
He oddly emphasizes the word citizen.
Okay. It looks over towards Remy. We're all good here.
We're good here.
We're good over here. Aren't we good? We're real good. Yeah.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck to you. They slowly start to, like, sidestep. Trying to keep squared with you, mostly, in case a quick draw happens. Okay.
I wave at him.
Gives them a little smug smile and, waves her fingers at them.
Lone Star would give you a look. How you doing? As the other one was trying to continuing to drag him forward.
She gives him a wink as he gets dragged off.
Thanks for listening. To make sure you don't miss any big updates, follow us on Facebook at No Match for a Blaster or on Twitter at No Match Podcast. If you enjoyed our show, please leave us a review on iTunes and visit our Patreon on patreon.com/moralityplays. No Match for a Blaster is a podcast by Morality Plays. Star Wars, Edge of the Empire, Age of Rebellion, and Force and Destiny are made by Fantasy Flight Games and Lucas Books. Our theme is by Kevin MacLeod. Sound effects by Tristan Logren, Vedas, and Akhmov. I would like to thank my amazing GM, Ito, as well as our other players, Brandon playing Remy Drobash, and Gerald playing S4M3L. And I play Kamaya Saris. And of course, I'd like to thank you, our listeners. We'll see you again soon, in a galaxy far, far away.